This is where I teach people the law in an unorthodox manner by using examples that we see in the news, case law briefs, but it's all about exposing the Leviathan and its instrumentalities and taking back your rights. Know the law and mean to keep it well. Come here to learn from an expert to know your right. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to save, because we never know when the thought police are going to take down this channel. That's right. What's up, guys? So I'm back because I tried to go down to Trump Tower to see what was going on there with the, Bill Gates, the terrorist attack on Trump Tower, but it's all blocked off, so I couldn't really check it out. But let's take a look really quick. For those of you guys who don't know, there was a Islamic Jihad attack, because starting with Obama, we started to invite people into our country who hate us, and now their offspring are starting to reproduce, and of course they hate America too, just like the people that our government invited here. And so now we get to see more crazy stuff going on. And so a cyber truck apparently blew up in front of Trump Tower. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that really quick. Hey, what's going on? Hey, yeah, it's a late night. So I'm actually working because old girl's out of town. She's coming back tomorrow. And I am behind because I'm doing babysitting duty. So, daughter sitting duty, which is even more difficult for a guy who's trying to support a family, because girls need attention, man. So if they don't get it from dad, they're going to get it from somewhere else. I don't believe anything on the communist, Marxist stream media either, Steve Ladner. And so what I do believe is that there was definitely a videotape of a Cybertruck exploding in front of Trump Tower. So what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to share that with you first. And just stand by, platoon, out, and all right. Let me try to get this sized up for y'all. And then after we play this, so guys, just so you know, I am an attorney licensed in California and Texas. So I do personal injury law, like car accidents, truck accidents, catastrophic injuries. I've recovered millions of dollars from my clients, but I work about 18 hours a day, and I love America and the Bill of Rights and natural law and the Constitution. So that's my love. But unfortunately, it's really hard to make money at that. And Federal Reserve notes, and I have to support a family. So I figured out a way to share things that I like with people who are like-minded and still be able to work. So you may see me like working, but I'll play stuff in the background, things that I'm into, and hopefully you're into the same kind of things. And if we are, then awesome. And by the way, for all you people, hopefully you're on board Life Under. This is hibiscus. And my wife brings this stuff back from El Salvador. I recommend for all of you people who are cleaning out, trying to get off of alcohol or whatever, drink hibiscus tea. You can buy this special thing here. You fill it with the hibiscus, and then you just put water in there, and then you just drink this all day long. Anytime you're craving a drink or anything like that, just drink hibiscus tea. And then hold on, let me make sure you guys can see and hear me. Holy crap. Sorry, guys. Then we have this metal container, right? See the ice in there? And I'm telling you guys, you can put ice in here in the morning at like 07 and it'll still be like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, like 1300. You're still going to have ice in there. So just do that and and whatever you're craving, whatever, and make sure you work out. Go to the gym or do your lawyer workouts in the morning with me at So hibiscus is not man, are you kidding me, dude? Life Under, the hibiscus has all kinds of vitamins and minerals, and it definitely is like, I can't just drink water, bro. You got to give me something. There's no carbs. Life Under, now you're starting to sound like a monk. You got to give me something, brother. Like, give me something, I'm going to have to have you on my show. Look, guys, I know that Life Under is like, 7 foot tall, and I know he could probably throw me around like a rag doll, but still, you got to give me something, dude. Ah, man, I'm not happy. Not happy. All right. No, it's not an addiction. It's look, anything's better than alcohol and drugs. If what I've read is that hibiscus tea can clear out your kidney and liver and act as a cleanser. So you got to work with me a little bit. I mean, we have to do more research. You can't just buy everything they say lock, stock, and barrel. Ugh. I'm not liking what Life Under is saying. What watermelon juice? Yes, it's a great hydrator, but according to Life Under and the carnivore diet, apparently, if you do that, you're gonna, man. Well, that's sugar. I mean, sugar is really addictive, but herbal teas are not addictive. Number one, what I'm craving is just anything that just doesn't taste like water. I got to have something. So the research is set in stone. He says, listen to the propaganda, you guys. Okay. So there's no carbs. There's absolutely zero glycemic index in hibiscus tea, dude. There's none. I've done the research. Okay, you and I, we're going to talk. We're going to talk. I'm probably going to have to take some growth hormone and a lot of steroids, but when we meet, we're going to talk about this, dude. Okay. Let's just play the video and then we're going to do the Pigtails marathon. I know the number. I get you, bro. I do. All right. So let's just, well, I'm going to drink hibiscus tea for now because I know it is a liver detox. I mean, at least give me that. Somebody give me that. Where's Dr. Donna? Dr. Donna, where the hell are you right now? I don't see her. Well, hopefully she'll pop in. I know this is normally like late for me. Typically, I would have already been fried. But since I don't have, my wife screaming at me, chop the knees down, says Ghost Man, I'm able to keep going. That's what happens, right? You get that little detachment. So for us men, it's kind of a good thing. But when you have kids, it's kind of a bad thing too. He says that there's 18 grams total carb in hibiscus tea. Well, that scares me. That scares me because we know carbs are bad because carbs give you the insulin spike, and the insulin spike is what feeds cancer, right? Sugar feeds cancer. And we know that the pharmaceutical industrial complex, the way they make their money is to sell treatments, not cures. So that's why I listen to Life Under. Wow. Dude, are you sure that hibiscus tea has that much carbs? Because this is from El Salvador, right? And all it is the actual like leaves. There's no sugar, there's nothing added. It's just hot water. And then I freeze it overnight after it's done. And then I use that for tea the next day. So Dr. Frazino says it contains. Oh, Brett, we got to talk, dude. Yeah, you can call me anytime, brother. So Life Under, you have permission to give Brett Ray my phone number offline. If you guys want to reach out, or you can go to my Twitter channel, Brett. If you go to my my Twitter, you can get to my Twitter by going to my YouTube channel. There's a link there, and we can talk about that. I don't know what city or state you're in, but I'm friends with lawyers in almost every state. All my buddies are like vets or former JAG, and a lot of them are in other states. Yeah, D. Frazino, I add no sugar or carbs to any of my stuff. Hibiscus tea, I can't imagine that it's got that many carbs in it. Wow. Yeah. Damn, you guys are killing me right now. All right, so let's get into what happened at Trump Towers, and then we'll get into the Pigtail Marathon because I have to work. I wasn't expecting. Holy crap! There's already 143 people in here. So earlier today, I was accused of buying views. So I just want you guys to know. Um, so I film in vertical, and so something you need to understand, because my buddy Bill Slosky and I used to dissect the Google algorithms. So here's what's really going on. Brett, you are freaking the shit, man. So Brett just gifted another 5 memberships. So Brett's awesome, by the way. Give Brett a bunch of ones, guys, because every time he buys memberships for people, that brings me more supporters, and not supporting me, but supporting my cause, because I know my life is short. But natural law and the concept of getting away from King Charles, the World Economic Forum, Bill Gates, and all these scumbags who basically took over a certain political party in this country, and bringing us back to the republic. So hey, right on, Ricky. Yes, Ricky Sykes Jr. Hell yes. I haven't seen you in a while. But Brett is awesome, and I got your back, Brett, whether you buy memberships or not, because for me it's about the republic and making sure our children have a better planet after we pass away. I know my father worked his butt off to make sure I had a better life, and now after he passed away, I get it. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Paul Eline, for helping me understand. Like, I didn't understand when you were alive, and we didn't get along. I'm just hoping that we meet in the afterlife, because I've got so many things I want to share with you, Dad. But yeah, so Ron and Steve and all you guys, just so you guys know, like, I'm a lawyer. I've been practicing law for about 20 years. And before that, I was a paralegal. And before that, I owned several small businesses and was a bodybuilder, judo guy. And Brett's, it's all about your guitar time. That's good for you, brother, because we know now that music, that vibrations can kill disease and cancer. We'll get into it later, but it's true. Music is a healing thing, and the Rife machine. We even know that modern day. See, the problem is with science and medicine and the CDC and the FDA is that they teach you that if it's not government approved, it's not real. And of course, I teach you the exact opposite. If it's government approved, it's probably a scam. So, anyways, check out the Rife machine. That's right, Brett. Damn. Brett, you are 440 hertz, 436 hertz. It's just amazing how cosmic energy has put us all together in this chat tonight. But holy crap. And Kevin says music heals the soul. It's true. It absolutely, or it kills the soul too. I mean, Luciferian music, like what's that? Taylor Swift, George Soros music, that can kill your soul. Royal Rife was the OG of What? Wait, Life Under says that Royal Rife was the OG of carnivore and fasting clinics with his company of supplements. Well, no wonder the government hates him, because you can't sell a patent for natural medicine, and that's the problem. So, unfortunately, you can't really talk about these things on sites like YouTube or Google, because yeah, what's the matter, you? Well, here's the deal. Since old girl's out of town, it's giving me an opportunity to work on my cases, and I figured I'm going to try to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So, look, I've already been on here for 14 minutes, and I haven't done an inch of work. So, anyways, Brett, I got you, and follow the music. Yes, I got you. Life Under, by the way, you guys should like and subscribe to Life Under. If you want to learn, if you ever talk to Life Under on the phone, your life is going to change. This guy is messianic in his approach. And yeah, I'm very impressed by Life Under. Wow. Everything this dude says, it's like, I thought that I was smart. And that's the thing, you learn by teaching. Okay. The best way to learn is to teach. because you're going to find that you're not that smart once you surround yourself with like-minded people, because they have an aspect of your heart that's empty that they'll feel for you. And so we're hurting animals as humans. You yeah, that's right. Like, it's not even a secret. It's a secret to the ill-informed. But once you surround yourself, because we're all family, we're all humans. We're all part of the same family, whether you're black, white, whatever the left has tried to convince you that we're enemies. No, we're you learn from Chinese medicine, you learn from ancient American Indian medicine, or if you want to call it native, so because you don't want to appear racist or whatever, you learn from each other. So, anyways, let's get into the what's the matter, you? You're awesome. Let's see what happened. I tried to go to the Trump Tower tonight, and I couldn't get over there. Tried to take my daughter there to take some images for you. They wouldn't let us in. They wouldn't let us anywhere near the strip. So let's see what Joe Biden and Obama have planned for us for the next 4 years, since they weren't able to steal another election. Let's take a look. Let's go.
Vegas Boulevard this morning. As you know, we just had our New Year's Eve event where we successfully protected the city, where over 400,000 people were here last night. And that changed this morning at about 8:40 when a 2024 Tesla Cybertruck pulled into the area valet of the Trump International Hotel. Very quickly thereafter that, the driver, who was the sole occupant of the truck, we saw what looked like maybe some sort of smoke, and then the truck exploded. Smoke was coming from inside of the truck after we noticed the flash and the explosion, and I'm gonna show you that first video. That's the Cybertruck parked right in front of the doors. Can you play that again, Carlos? So the individual that was in that truck is obviously deceased, still in the truck as we speak here today. Our fire department folks, Engine 12, a number of others, you'll hear from one of the fire chiefs here in just a moment, arrived very quickly along with my officers. And obviously we knew that we had a much larger event than just a vehicle fire. And so there's going to be a drone video that plays to my left again. You'll see as the fire initially, they covered it with the tarp to try to get it to go out. Once the fire went out through the suppression efforts of the fire department, you'll see some of the evidence in the back of the vehicle. So those are gasoline canisters. They are camp fuel canisters and large firework mortars. What I also would like you to pay attention to on that video, as you see that, it looks like the exterior of that truck is completely intact as it sits there. The fact that this was a cyber truck really limited the damage that occurred inside of the valet, because it had most of the blast go up through the truck and out. In fact, if you look on that video, you'll see that the front glass doors at the Trump hotel were not even broken by that blast, which they were parked directly in front of. You can see that in the video there. What I will update, I'm very well aware that there's a name already been reported out into the media. I am not going to confirm any names to you as I sit here today, because I cannot do that with 100% certainty of who the individual is. What I can tell you is we do know the truck was rented in Colorado. We were able to trace that truck through the Tesla charging stations, and it arrived here in Las Vegas this.
Well, it was rented from communist Colorado, and allegedly the other truck in New Orleans was also rented from the same communist Colorado truck rental agency, based on the comments. That's the other problem I have with the leftist Marxist media, is they whip people up who were educated in our Marxist education system. And of course, their natural inclination is to go out and cause harm to people, because they think, racist this, homophobe that, and the only way they can stop it is to kill people. and it's right out of the CIA handbook, say many.
This morning at about 7:30 and went up and down Las Vegas Boulevard before immediately pulling into the Trump Towers. Unfortunately, there were 7 people that reported injuries during this incident. All of them still remain as minor injuries and were treated at UMC. I would like to thank the Resorts World because, as you know, we had to close down the Trump and evacuate it, as well as the Fashion Show Mall. And the Resorts World was very gracious in taking those hundreds of individuals in over there, housing them and feeding them prior to us being able to completely clear the hotel. The hotel and Fashion Show are back open for business. The Trump will remain closed as we continue this lengthy investigation as we move forward. I'm going to yield now to Chief Billy Samuels, but I'd like you to also recognize all of our exceptional elected officials that have come to support the police and the fire department and this community in remaining safe. There is no further threat to the community as I sit here today. And I just want to make sure that our community understands we believe this to be an isolated incident, and it is now over as far as the danger. So, Billy?
Thank you, Sheriff. I'm going to reiterate some of the stuff that the Sheriff has spoken upon. Engine 12 did arrive within 4 minutes of dispatch, did extinguish the fire with assistance from the sprinkler systems, and along with that electric vehicle blanket that we use on those operations. We did encounter 7 victims, all stable. 2 of them were transported to UMC, who have since been released. They were transported by community ambulance. A total of 13 units from Clark County Fire with 26 personnel, and then 4 units and 17 personnel from Las Vegas Fire and Rescue assisted with this operation. We always do appreciate the support that we get from our hotel partners, as the Sheriff was mentioning with Resorts World. RTC did lend us 10 buses so we can refuge the people that were evacuated from the Trump Tower. Community ambulance for their transportation for us, Las Vegas Fire and Rescue, and Nevada Division of Emergency Management. And we do appreciate their support, so we can't do that without them. And like the Sheriff said, last night was a huge success, but we are prepared for whatever comes our way. So thank you for that. And I will turn this over to Special Agent in Charge, Jeremy Schwartz.
Good afternoon. My name is Jeremy Schwartz. I'm currently the Acting Special Agent in Charge for the FBI here in Las Vegas. The FBI is currently conducting an investigation on a vehicle explosion, as the Sheriff had just shown you a little bit ago. That's being conducted through our JTTF, which is a Joint Terrorism Task Force. I want to make sure everybody understands that the task force is comprised of law enforcement officials from the entire valley here. We're not doing anything alone, and we wouldn't do anything alone without our partners making sure that we're all in lockstep. We've learned from mistakes in the past, and we're not going to do that again. We have a great relationship with our law enforcement partners, and we're going to continue to do so. As of right now, our number one goal is to ensure that we have the proper identification of the subject involved in this incident. Following that, our second objective is to determine whether this was an act of terrorism or not. I know everybody's interested in that word and trying to see if we can say, hey, this is a terrorist attack. That is our goal, and that's what we're trying to do. We have a ton of resources dedicated to this right now, and again, we're doing it with our partners. We're doing it together, jointly, and we'll continue to do so until we figure out exactly what's going on. I think most importantly, as the Sheriff already mentioned, we believe this is an isolated incident. We do not believe that there's a bunch of folks out there supporting this or helping this, and we don't believe that there's any other danger to the community right now. But again, over the next few hours and days, we will continue to do our best to research that as much as we can and get to the bottom of this, and we won't stop until we're 100% certain as to what happened and why. Thank you.
So I just want to clarify again so that I don't get these questions. We do know who rented the truck. We are looking at that individual, but I am not prepared to release the name of any of the individuals that we are looking at least until next of kin is notified and we have a 100% identification. So with that, I'll take any questions you might have. I can't see. Hi, Dana.
Do you think it's a coincidence that there were these kinds of incidents on the same day, basically, in 2 tourism capitals?
The reason I'm laughing is because somebody said, is that Nancy Pelosi's sister behind him? Well, it probably is. I mean, we know that Vegas is hardcore union commie, so she's probably related. She probably got into politics making $100 a month and Then she got some insider tips, and now she's a billionaire like Pelosi, right? But no, in all seriousness, I wanted to say thank you, Ricky Sykes Jr. He just gifted us a membership. So that's how I support my channel. Look, the super chats are cool. If you do a super chat, and you do a comment, I'm going to answer that right away. But the memberships are what matter, because that's how I'm able to teach people about natural law, the Bill of Rights, and where your rights come from. And it's not the government. Hint, hint. Rights come from your creator. Read the Declaration of Independence. Stop listening to your Marxist college professors and start learning about your rights. Read Blackstone's commentaries on the English law. Read Thomas Aquinas. Start learning about where your rights come from, guys, because it's definitely not the government. The government and the legacy media, for the most part, is the enemy of the American people. These are politicians who could care less about you. Anyways, I don't want to get too much into it, but Prayer Warriors, I love your name, Prayer Warriors. That's a great name. It is a good name, kind of like Maximus. Yes, he ain't lying, says Life Under the Microscope. So let's keep on watching. Wizzy watching. Wizzy, Chizzo, Wizzo watching.
Do I think it's a coincidence? I don't know. But what I can tell you is we're absolutely investigating any connectivity to what happened in New Orleans, as well as other attacks that have been occurring around the world. We're not ruling anything out yet, Dana.
Sure. Is there any possibility that this had a link?
For reals.
There have been suggestions that the world attack might have.
Yeah, so the question is there any links to ISIS? And I will tell you that we don't have any indication of that here in Las Vegas. No overt ISIS flag as was seen in New Orleans. But again,
so Obama's
we
not
are
involved
investigating
then yet?
every aspect of this. And if that comes to light, we'll certainly update you. I'm sorry, sir.
What was the time between the truck's arrival and the explosion?
About 1 hour was the amount of time between the arrival of the truck here in Las Vegas, or at least our first notification of the arrival and the explosion that occurred at the tower. It was only there for about, it was sitting in the porte cochere for about 15 seconds before it exploded. Was that 15? Where'd Dory go? The 15 to 20 seconds. I just want to make sure I gave you the right info.
Mention of the Elon Musk, Tesla, Donald Trump connection to be interesting from an investigative perspective?
Well, I mean, it's a Tesla truck, and we know that Elon Musk is working with President-elect Trump, and it's the Trump Tower. So there's obviously things to be concerned about there. That's something we continue to look at.
Have you all re-examined security procedures at hotels?
Yeah, so I'm glad you asked that question. Do we need to re-examine security procedures? We were very successful in the night before. I'm surprised this happened, to be quite frank with you, and that's certainly something we're going to have to look at in target hardening, what that looks like. But to your question, Dana, I did forget to mention that I have authorized what we call an ABX roster to continue for the next 2 days, which is my New Year's Eve staffing plan of over 1,000 officers, both in our community neighborhoods as well as on the Strip and downtown, in partnership with all of the other law enforcement agencies, City of Las Vegas Marshals, North Las Vegas, Henderson, just to ensure that even if we had a copycat or somebody else wanted to go up and conduct an attack, that we have the appropriate and available resources to handle it.
Have you all found any devices inside the Cybertruck that could have been used to set off those explosives?
No, the question is, did we find any devices that would be used to set off the explosives? And the answer is no, I don't know how they were ignited. Clearly, with what you see in there, something set them off, but I don't know what it was yet. We haven't been able to process the vehicle yet.
Has LVMPD been in contact with Tesla code to get analytics from the vehicle, cameras?
Yes, actually, I have to thank Elon Musk specifically.
Well, I'm sure that the FBI will show up like they did at Epstein Island, and they'll make sure to lose all the evidence, like they lost the names of all the billionaires like Bill Gates, who used to hang out there with like the 5-year-old kids. Remember his wife left him once it was leaked. I'm sure that, yeah, the billionaires, they don't get any special treatment, right? Did you hear about Bill Gates's mosquitoes today? Nah, no big deal. Just, give the mosquitoes something. You can make sure your stuff spreads around so you can eliminate the population like your father wanted to do, Bill. Remember Bill Gates's father, right? Margaret Sanger. Same people that Hitler worshipped. Remember, Hitler got all of his ideas from the United States. Remember that? Yeah. Nothing to see here.
Specifically, he gave us quite a bit of additional information in regards to how the vehicle was locked after it exploded due to the force of the nature of the force from the explosion, as well as being able to capture all of the video from the Tesla charging stations across the country. And he sent that directly to us. So I appreciate his help on that. I'll take one more question. I'm sorry, you got to speak up for me.
Elon Musk is saying this vehicle and the vehicle in New Orleans were rented from the same company. Is there any other indication that these two events might be associated?
It's another. The question is both vehicles? I'm being told New Orleans was rented from Toro, and so was ours. That's another coincidence that absolutely is continuing to bear from our investigation that we have to continue to look into. So thank you very much. And as we get additional information for all of you, I'm sorry, I'll give you a shot.
Are you investigators using any of these city license plate readers?
That's the question is, are we using the license plate readers and the technology? Well, one, you see the drone flight through the vehicle because it was unsafe to get there, so that we're using that technology. Thankful to have it, as well as the first indication of that vehicle arriving here in Las Vegas came from a license plate reader. So technology has been very useful to us in resolving this. And again, I'll commit to come back to you all when we have confirmation of the suspect's name.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, that looks pretty amateur. That reminds me of someone from maybe sub-Saharan Africa who's inbred, who thought they could just put a bunch of fireworks in a truck and light it off. So thank God for the fact that the terrorists are becoming less and less intelligent. So that's a good thing. So let's take a look here. We need overtime to figure it out, says Ghost Man. So anyways, I have really quick, I don't know if you guys know who Danny Green is, but a very dear friend of mine who was a Marine infantryman who actually served in combat. I never had the opportunity to serve in combat. And as you know, in the Marine Corps, if you don't serve in combat, you're basically whale shit, because that's how we are. So I never really felt like a real Marine. But I'm told by chaplains that I was. But Danny Green, have you guys ever heard of Danny Green? Grene. The Ballad of Danny Green. The Ballad of Danny Green. They've shot and they bombed. They tried all they knew to bring Danny Green's time to an end. I don't know if I did that great, man, but I'm trying to talk Irish. But you know, I lived in Motherwell, Scotland, so my Scottish accent is a wee bit better, mate. But I'm going to try and be Scottish. To bring Danny Green's time to an end. But warriors don't fall. This legend still stands. My captain, my brother, my friend. So I just shared that. And that comes from our homie Zen. Hey, Zen, where are you, brother? You better not have left the chat, dude. I'll be pissed right now, homie. Because I just read it for you. The Ballad of Danny Green. Oh, aye. Hey, what's up, bud, man? Ah, there you are. So everybody give me a bunch of ones for my friend Danny Green. I mean, actually, Zen. All right, so I'm going to go ahead now. And I'm going to get to work, guys. But I'll be popping in and out of the chat. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm burned out on practicing law. So me being in front of this computer right now, or me even doing that workout this morning, if you go to my lawyer workout from this morning, I did it like 06. The only reason I did it is because of you guys. Because I know there's people out there who are craving for knowledge and truth. And so I feel like, okay, cool. What's up, B. Taylor? What's up? Yeah. So glad to have you here, brother. And so I'm going to be working here, but I'll be listening in. I'll be listening in like a good Irishman. Hey, Chucky Allah. It's a joke. I'm joking around, YouTube. Don't take it serious. It's comedy. When I say Chucky, 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 Allah, I'm joking. This is just a fun video. It's comedy. Don't ever think I'm being true with you. And I have my friend B. Taylor. He's a true Black Irishman. And hopefully we'll have other people show up. I got another Marine buddy, BZ Watchdog, who just showed up. So we're going to go ahead and watch the Pigtails video. And I'm going to be working. So if you guys have questions, front of the line questions, you give me a super chat. I don't even care if it's $1. Throw me a super chat. I'm going to answer it for you. Dude, there are no carbs. I just freaking went on Grok, bro. There's like less than 0.25% of carbs in hibiscus tea. There's no sugar in here. All I did is just put some herbs, and there's all kinds of like trace elements and minerals that, bro, it's like pre-digested minerals and elements that are good for you. Okay, I don't want to argue right now because I know Life Under can like eat me up like a freaking weed eater, so I'm not going to even try, but well, Life Under says the meat has all that stuff. Yeah, but bro, like just drinking water and like carbonated water doesn't motivate me. Hey, what's up, Salt Shaker? Yeah. What's up, girl? Good seeing you. Well, I had beef cutlets for dinner tonight. Beef cutlets. So I'll see your prime rib and up it to beef cutlets. How does that sound? You know what I'm saying? Drink your tea and shut up, KM says. All right, KM. By the way, guys, if you like my channel, before we start the Pigtails video, if you like my channel and you want me to stop practicing law and just have a full-time job on YouTube, get a copy of my book, My Journey to Becoming a Practicing Lawyer with No Law Degree or Undergrad. Not this book, not the paper-bound version. The digital version, $19.99. Go to my YouTube channel, get a copy of it. Once I start building this channel up to where I can stop practicing law, this is all I'm going to do is deal with you crazy folks. So, and Life Under is legit, by the way. I recommend that all of you start looking at going on the carnivore diet and getting yourself squared away. There's no excuse to being a disgusting fat body and drinking sodas and garbage. Thank you, Brett. And Brett, look, you didn't have to do that, man. Like, let me tell you something, guys. Brett Ray is like totally supporting my channel because he wants me to bring this stuff to you. And I kind of feel guilty because he's the only one. I'm not telling you to spend Dub Wubs. I'm not selling the paperback right now because when I did the cost breakdown after shipping everything, it would have probably cost about $60 to bring to the end user. And my goal is to make sure that I can get the information out there. And by the way, the digital version, it's through Google Docs, so I'm able to update it. It's a living book. So Life Under and I, hopefully like maybe next week, I have a couple of minutes of time. We're going to try to come up with a way to edit that book and include some of the cool things. Like we're going to discuss my job when I was Rodney Dangerfield's limo driver. We're going to talk about my experiences living on park benches in Venice Beach when I was becoming a lawyer with no law school or undergrad, and to try to get you guys more motivated. Right on, Hype Audio Stream. Thank you for that amazing comment. But we're going to try to like help you guys see that it's not impossible. I became a lawyer in my early 30s, passed the bar and became a lawyer in my early 30s, but I was already a paralegal and I was really good at law. I knew I was called to do that. But my book it talks about all that cool stuff. And I tell you a little bit about it, but my book really covers it. But Life Under saying, no, talk more about the other things that you did. Don't just talk about how to do it. Like I talk about the different states that allow you to become a lawyer with no law school or undergrad. There's only a few. And I just talk about like the academic process of how you do it. Like if you don't have an undergrad, how do you get the necessary qual to get into the next step to get up that ladder? And he's saying, no, talk more about like your struggle, right? Your conf. I'm just joking, guys, just joking. But talk about your struggle of how you did it. And so we're going to get into that. And hey, good seeing you. Hola, ¿cómo estás de Argentina? Allá in Argentina, because in Argentina you say allá, not allá. ¿Verdad? ¿Verdad, Nacho Guzman? ¿Qué pasó, Nacho Guzman? ¿Qué hora es en Argentina, carnal? Señor. ¿Qué hora es en Argentina, Nacho Guzman? Let us know. And then Brett Ray says his email is in the text. Feel free to reach out. Brett, what text? Did you just text me? Brett, I don't see you on my phone. So, but I should have you because you're like one of the only people who actually support me. And you actually buy memberships for people who don't even know you. So naturally, I want to support you and your family. Life Under the Microscope. If there's a way that you and Brett can converse and make sure that Brett gets my contact phone number, I would appreciate that. Or Zen, either one of you guys. But do it through my Twitter because there's a contact form there. Either way, I'll check Twitter tonight, Brett, but we'll figure it out, brother. And Nacho, ¿dónde estás tú? ¿Dónde estás, Nacho? Anyways, Nacho, tu presidente, muy bien, señor. Muy bien. Muy bien. What's the matter, you? All right. So I'm just reading right now. And so Zen's going to help me with the Eline Law Firm intelligence briefing. It's getting a little bit late. I've already been doing this for 41 minutes, man, and I'm supposed to be working. So let's get into the Pigtails Marathon, unless there's any other. Now, Zen says the Schwab Value Advantage Money Fund, 4.4. So Zen, let me tell you what's going on. So in a SEP IRA, if I want to put my money into an interest-bearing account, I have to pay the 10% tax and all that other crap. I'm stuck basically with the 0.05%. And also, bro, here's something that you and I didn't know. If it's a SEP IRA, it's not FDIC insured. Uninvested cash is not FDIC insured unless you put it into a sweep account. So I literally have to take that quarter mil and drop it into a sweep. And even if it's in a sweep, it's going to be 0.05%. So when you do the calculations of a 10% penalty tax, and then you have to go back and refile your taxes from the year that you did that you filed because you've got an offset. Like by the time you pay your accountant and everything, there's no money in it, dude. The government's totally stacked against you. That's why I like to stack gold and silver, bro. Should always consider buying as much gold and silver as you can. Our founding fathers were right to have our currency backed by gold and silver and something of intrinsic value. But anyways, I don't want to get too crazy. I still am waiting for my Argentinian friend to come back because I really like Argentina, Nacho. I think that your new president is amazing. He reminds me a lot of Bukele down in El Salvador, which I am a citizen of El Salvador, by the way, which is amazing. And we're thinking about moving down there. See you later, Jay. Good seeing you, brother. They live the longest. Ogimi Village, meat makes up a very small part. Okay, I get that. So, okay, Life Under. Jay's talking about the about what's going on down in Okinawa. And we know there are countries where people don't just eat meat because they don't have meat in most parts of ancient Japan, at least not. And he's saying that it's meat makes up a very small part of their diet, around 40 to 50 grams. That's a quarter of a large chicken breast a day. So Life under, I do want to address that with you, but I know from doing the high protein diet that I can easily lose 10 pounds a week just doing protein, a little bit of vegetables and water. So I know that's for real. The water weight that you lose from drinking water and protein is off the chain. So it's real. But Brett Ray, we're definitely going to talk. Brett Ray's a musician, so that is a living rife machine right there. The frequency kills cancer. We know that. The Argentina Presidente, that's right. Well, life under, listen, bro, I'm with you, but I think there are also other alternatives that we need to also look at, because I'm a big time, I'm a Japanophile. I'm all about the samurai culture, judo, jiu-jitsu. I love all that. Musashi, Code of the Samurai. But we'll talk more about that. Now, what's the matter? You're talking about alkaline, unaliving cancer. Yeah, you're right about that. I know about that. Hey, Gorilla, good seeing you, man. Right on. Okay, so guys, I have to focus right now. I've got to get some work done. So I'm going to be working over here doing some typing, but we're going to do the Pigtails marathon on MR5 ID Refusal, and hopefully you guys will have some fun watching, and I'll pop in every now and then. So just talk to each other and have some fun, guys, because we're all part of Team MPE. And if you have questions, throw me a super chat. I'll see it, like Brett Ray did over here, $10. It could be $1. I don't care. If I see one of those yellow or green things, I'm going to go, oh my God, my wife is going to see that I made her some money today. Because once you're married and you have kids, who do you work for? Who do you work for? You work for your wife. That's who you work for. So, and I have no problem, because she gave me joy, guys. She gave me these 2 beautiful kids. And she is such a great mom. How can you not want to support her? Right? I mean, how can you not want to when you know that she's got the kitchen squared away, she's got the house perfect, so if company comes over, you're not embarrassed, and all you do is work. And that's the relationship. So all you ladies who think who bought into the bullshit lie that oh, you have to have a career and live in a cubbyhole. No, you're biologically, a woman is designed to have children. It's just the way it is. And she totally changed when she had babies, man. Full of joy, super happy. Anyways, that's the frequency of happiness, is making sure that you honor your biology, your biological clock. In my opinion, you can have your own opinion. I'm not going to hold it against you, but that's how I feel about it. No, John, I would never be sarcastic. What are you talking about? I get no respect. Hey, all right. So John Smith, I love you, bro. No comment. I'm very happy. I'm extremely happy. Well, the good news is that becoming a lawyer gave me a breath of life. And I hate you guys, man. You don't ruin this for me, man. You realize this is going to cost me like 50%. Never mind. Let's get into the and you guys are messing everything up, and I can't even think right now. Yeah, John. Yeah. All right. Like, oh God, I hate you guys right now. Oh, I love you guys so much. You're so amazing. Yes. Hey, Salt Shaker. Salt Shaker knows what's up. All right, let's watch the pigtail video before I lose almost all my audience and get into it.
I don't appreciate what you said to her, that our goal was to sue you guys. Have you guys been sued before?
I am not aware of that, sir.
Then why would you say that?
That's just my opinion.
That's your opinion?
Yes, sir.
It's not us just simply educating people about our rights?
Okay. So at this point,
you can shut the up and get back in your vehicle. That's what you can do.
On December 23, 2024, in Mount Vernon, Illinois, Officer Kunick approached and requested Jack, an auditor with the YouTube channel Central Tyrant Investigations, to provide ID while he was exercising his First Amendment rights on a public sidewalk. For more details, check the links in the description. If you agree that the police actions were wrong, leave the number 5 in the comments.
Yep. Driving over the curb with our tax dollars. Oh y'all. How much did we bet on that?
Good morning.
I don't appreciate what you said to her, that our goal was to sue you guys. Have you guys been sued before?
I am not aware of that, sir.
Then why would you say that?
That's just my opinion.
That's your opinion?
Yes, sir.
It's just simply educating people about our rights.
Okay.
So at this point, you can shut the up and get back in your vehicle. That's what you can do. Yeah, just get back in your vehicle and drive off. Yeah, we don't pay you to give directives. You can shut the up and get back in your vehicle. If you disturb me anymore, I will sue you. Yeah. So don't disturb me out here on a public sidewalk. Yeah, just go. Yeah, go give your directives to somebody actually breaking the law, not me.
Oh, I never said you broke the law.
Get back in your vehicle and drive away.
I don't think so.
Why not? You're just gonna stand out here and wait tax dollars?
You're standing out here.
Yeah, I'm doing work. I'm doing my investigation.
What's your investigation?
It's you now.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get back in your vehicle and drive away.
I like it out here. It's nice out today.
It is beautiful out here, but you have work to do.
Together.
No, I don't want to hang out with you.
You don't want to hang out with the police?
No.
Oh, come on now.
No.
I like
Look,
your
guys,
hat.
she's trying to be sarcastic.
It's a nice hat.
That's cool.
Makes you highly identifiable.
You want to identify me? My name's Alex. Nice to meet you.
You do? Okay. Alex, what's your last name?
Oh, no, I'm not going to give you that.
Oh, okay. You understand you're banned from the property, though?
You understand I don't give a shit what you have to say?
Fair enough.
Yeah. I bet she wipes back to front. Yeah, I know, guys. How you doing, pretty lady?
Well, I was doing not. Today's actually really sucked, to be totally honest.
Well, I hope I made your day better.
You made it more entertaining.
Yeah, don't take a picture of me. Cowboy Jack, he charges for photographs.
Charges for
Yes,
photographs?
I told you I was a 3-time rodeo state
it's a
champion.
two-way
3-time rodeo state champion.
It's a two-way
Come on,
street,
come on.
man.
Look at her, guys. Look at her. Couldn't
Come
just walk
on.
away. Gonna take a picture of my sexy face
I'm
here.
trying to, but you keep
Did you
swerving.
raise your pants in there as the time I was turning my GoPro back on? Because you took forever. I was telling them that you're in there circle jerking everybody. Yeah.
Like I said, that stuff costs extra, man. I don't get paid good enough for that.
You don't get paid. Well, if you want to work for me, let me know.
I mean, I really do have the ability to get under people's skin sounding fierce.
Oh yeah, I like that. Cowboy Jack's a naughty, naughty guy. He likes that. What'd you say?
Officer Kunick misunderstood Jack's intentions, thinking he was opposing the police, and requested his ID. However, Jack confidently defended his freedom of the press and maintained a respectful attitude. Jack, along with the Central Tyrant team, continues to raise awareness about civil rights.
Oh, sorry. What you say?
Can I help you guys with something?
I can barely hear you, man.
Can I help you guys with something?
Oh yeah, can you help tie my shoe, man?
No.
No?
Why are you guys here?
Just recording.
Recording what?
Just surveying the bank.
Because you're on private property too.
No, we not.
Yes, it is.
This is the public easement.
Why would you ask me to help tie your shoe?
I mean, you asked how can you help me?
Yeah. We want to know why you're here.
Oh, you didn't say that. You said how can you help me? I'm just recording, man. I'm just shooting a video, man.
What?
For myself, is that okay?
You can't actually video the bank.
Say
It's
that.
against the law to video the bank.
I'm not trying to break no laws or nothing like that.
You are, because you're videoing the bank. And everybody that goes through the drive-thru, everybody goes in the doors, it's against the law.
What law is that?
It's a bank.
Okay, but
So really quick, guys, just so you guys know, it's not illegal to film in public. So I don't know who this guy is, but he's clearly retarded, in my opinion. So give me a bunch of ones for the poor guy and pray for his soul, because he clearly needs some help. All right, sorry. Back to work for me. Back to work for me. I'm sorry I interrupted the video. Normally when I interrupt the video, I'll go from like 1,000 views to like 3 because nobody wants to hear me talk. But yeah, there's no law against filming in public. So there probably will be pretty soon if this keeps happening. But
What law is that though? You said we're breaking.
Because you're getting like everybody's plates.
I'm not recording.
Watching people go through the bank.
Uh-huh.
It's like you're trying to rob somebody. It's weird.
No, man.
Hold on, I'll just call my cop friend and see what she says and get him out here because this is ridiculous.
Here, you want us to? You ain't got to call the cops, man. Why are you doing all that shit?
Because I'm a fucking cop too.
Well, that's, man, you ain't got to do all that then, man. That's okay. Just we ain't go. Look, we ain't not gonna be long. Just a couple hours. We just gonna be a couple hours, man. You ain't got to do. Yeah. Well, and what is your name?
You don't even know that.
What's your name?
You don't even know that. Say you're cop, this is bad.
He's not a cop. You ain't even gotta do that, man. Just gonna be here maybe like an hour or so, man. I get about it.
It doesn't make sense why you're even out here. The ladies are in here freaking out.
Oh, just let them know I have.
That's the whole reason I'm here.
Oh yeah, I have. We're not going on the property or in it.
They want to know why you're here. That's why I'm here.
I'm just recording. Well, maybe you can help us out with something. Because this is like a very small location. Is you don't work here though, do you? You maintenance here? Okay, who would I talk to about getting like a copy of like the floor plan?
Why would you need a copy of the floor plan?
Who would I speak to about that?
It's like you're trying to rob the place. Man.
No.
Does it
Sorry,
make sense?
I can't even talk to you, man. You said you're the maintenance man. Who would I talk to about that?
The head honchos, I guess. I do all their HVAC and stuff, so.
Okay, maybe you can help me. Where's the vault located? You said you did HVAC, right?
Yep. Why would I tell you where the vault's located?
Is it climate control? Is it climate control?
Yep.
Like, are the vents big enough to do maintenance work?
It's HVAC, man.
Are the vents big enough to crawl through to do maintenance work? Would you be able to say that? I don't think you work here, man. I don't think you work here.
No?
You don't work here.
That's my fucking man.
I didn't say that. I just said I don't think you work here, though. That's all.
You want me to have him come out and tell you?
No. I want you really to leave, man. I got something to do, man. You actually
I'm to do something. I'm about
You
to
actually you interrupt. Okay, man, we'll let us see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do it with my arms.
Well, okay, we'll let us see that. Okay. Get out of here, man. You actually disturbing me and messing with
What are
me.
you gonna do?
You messing with me, man.
Shit, shut up.
I mean, all right.
Get your head busted.
All right.
Love it.
You got some gang tattoos?
No.
All right. We got a thug. We got a thug here, man. He just come out messing with us on the sidewalk, on the public easement.
I'm a thug, huh?
Yeah, you sound like one.
I work a full-time job.
Okay.
Volunteer firefighter.
Okay.
EMT certified.
Okay.
Sounds like a thug to me, bud.
Absolutely.
It's all right. I'll take care of this shit.
Okay. Making threats.
No, I ain't threatening nobody.
Okay.
I don't threaten anybody. I make promises.
Okay. Well, yeah.
This shit is
This dude.
some weird ass dudes out here on the sidewalk or out here in the street asking weird questions
You came out asking weird questions.
because they asked me to.
So if they told you ask you to lay on the ground, you gonna lay on the ground? They told you to come out here and ask me some weird questions. And I actually answered your question. I told you while I'm here. I'm recording.
Recording for what?
For a video.
A bank.
So what's wrong with that?
A lot. And then you ask about the vault. I mean, I'm recording.
But what's wrong with that?
Because it's weird, man.
What's weird about it?
You're asking questions of floor plan about the bank.
Okay, what's wrong?
A lot is wrong with that.
Guys, I can't help it, but I know I'm old, but do y'all ever remember watching the Dukes of Hazzard? Remember Enos and Cletus? Give me a bunch of ones for Enos over here.
well, y'all were asking questions about the vault. And I got to find out what's going on. Oh, my Lord. This is great. Just some good old boys. Burn. Never meaning no harm. Fighting the system like a true modern day Robin Hood. Yeah! Making their days the only way they know how. Burn. Life's just a little bit more than the law would allow. I love that song. Remember that, guys? Yeah! Oh. Sorry, guys. I had to do it. Had to do it. Back to work. You guys who want to hire me for my great entertainment value, sorry, man. Rodney already tried to hire me, and I told him I was happier being his limo driver, so it's not going to happen. He's already passed away, and I think I'm past my prime. So.
You want me to tell you the combination and everything too?
That was next. And these are just survey questions, man. And that's what makes me think you don't work here. These are just survey questions.
Oh, I definitely.
Do you know the combination?
No, I just have a key to the bank.
Okay.
No big deal. Do you need to see that too? Because I got that too.
You got a business card, man. Maybe we start off on the wrong foot. Maybe you actually the guy I need to get a hold of. You got a business card?
But don't worry, I'm recording the same weird questions because when she shows up here, I mean, it sounds like you're trying to rob the bank.
I don't know where you get that from, man.
You just asked me the floor plan, if the fucking vault is heated controlled, climate controlled. I mean, come on.
I mean, you trying to rob us? Are you trying to rob me? You walk out here, I'm on public property. You asking me all these personal questions. What are you trying to do to me?
They beat your ass.
Yeah, he said yeah.
Easy.
Okay.
But you sit here and talk me a gangbanger.
Yeah, you sound like one, man.
I'm a gangbanger.
Yeah.
Hello? What's your location?
We got a Darren.
Man, I got two dudes sitting here videoing the bank, and inside the bank's freaking out about it, so I come here to talk to them, and they're asking me a weird question. Yeah,
Two of them. Leave them alone.
They did ask, that's why I'm here.
She gonna tell you to leave them alone.
They're still on the front bank.
So we got a Darren.
Okay, yeah.
He right here. He's calling a woman. Nothing's wrong with that, but he's calling a
Dad, Karen?
He's a Darren. Yeah, Karen's brother, twin brother, Darren.
Alright, that's what I'll do. Alright, so he says if they ask me to ask you to leave and you guys didn't leave, you're trespassing.
Yeah, we own the property. But we never get. Oh, this is called a public easement, sir.
No, sir.
Yeah, okay.
On the property.
Okay.
Where's you supposed to walk? There ain't nowhere for you to walk in the street.
Nah. You can't walk in the street, man.
So a next call is the cops. They can come out here.
I told you ain't got to do that, though. But you ain't got to do
You're
that.
trespassing, and he told me that they've had multiple calls of you guys video.
Who did?
He even said, is it a black guy? Yes, it is. I said 2 of them. So the next call is the cops because you're trespassing.
I'm not
They
trespassing.
asked me to come out and tell you guys to leave. You didn't.
That ain't what you said.
I'm asking you to leave right now.
But you can't do that. You the maintenance man.
I work here.
You the maintenance man.
Fuck this shit. No,
Yeah, don't say USA on your shirt.
it doesn't have to. I'm the maintenance guy here.
All right, man. Just do what you got to do, man. We gonna get the drive through, a couple of more license plates, man, and
Yeah, see?
yeah.
I videoed that too. Don't worry.
I don't care.
Let me catch you somewhere else.
They got their game plan, and of course, we have ours.
All right, so we know the drill. We know what you're doing, okay? We're coming.
Hey, real quick.
Officer Miller, St. Joe Police Department.
Thank you for being professional.
This is Officer Lightman, St. Joe.
Thank you for being professional.
So, in addition, our badge numbers 145, but
they just give out the badges. So we have a code, and mine's 509-682.
I appreciate. Do you actually have a card on you?
I do not, but I can get you one in my car.
If you would do that, I appreciate you. You got on hand? Look at you.
Sorry about that. Somebody just pointed out that I'm muted. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I just wanted to point out that, God, what an embarrassment. I will, Daniel. Hold on one second, bro. I got it. When the cop showed up, the first thing he did was identify himself, right? So it's an example of how First Amendment auditors are educating law enforcement. I'll get back into it. I know, B. Taylor, it was a lip reading challenge. I apologize. I just wanted to point that out, that it's working. So all you people who hate First Amendment auditors, it's working. It's absolutely working. And I haven't seen it. Daniel, you haven't seen this video already. That's your problem. Well, Dubwebs, look, not everybody's seen these videos. I've never seen it. I just like this guy. I like the guy who makes these videos big time. I've never met him. I'm hoping someday I can. I mean, you guys like me and I like him. This MR5 ID Refusal guy, I really like the guy. No, it's okay. It's all good. But I apologize for not letting you guys, for you guys trying to take a lip reading class. Let's let's get back into the video. I'm going to put it on mute again. Now, if I don't put it on mute, you're going to hear me typing. Okay. So it's not going to be a good thing. All right. So
I appreciate that.
She's a little bit more squared away. I just got a bunch of them that you got to hand fill out.
Uh-huh.
So I kind of went in and told the staff that what you guys are doing, it's from public view.
Okay.
As long as they just don't want you to step on the property.
We told we wasn't going to do that.
Perfect. So, and then as long as you guys aren't out in the street or stuff.
Yeah, I was standing right here. He actually thought I was on their property. I let him know this is the public easement. I came from that way, and the sidewalk fades away.
I'll be completely honest.
So,
I wasn't for sure about this, but that's what I told them. I said,
yeah.
I believe the edge of their property, they might own it, but it's still public
it's public easement. So there you go.
Like, utilities and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
And we're fine with you being here. Just don't be in the road for me, okay?
I ain't
it's not anything against us. I just don't want you getting
We're not going to be in the road. We understand it.
I just don't want you getting
So
I appreciate you.
Their concern, just like their concern is like, are you guys out here recording? And I'm not asking, but are you out here recording because you're getting ready to rob the bank, or are you truly exercising your First Amendment right?
I just don't want to answer no questions.
Oh,
man.
no, I'm not asking. I'm just saying that.
Oh, okay.
That's what they're concerned.
And I actually spoke with him, and I told him he just didn't like the camera and wanted me to turn it off.
Yeah, well, and we did tell him that with you recording his van, his face, anything like that, it's from public view.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we have the First Amendment right that protects.
There we go.
It's protected right.
It's protect. Look at you, man. Oh, this man is good.
Yeah, you guys, are you guys from St. Joe? You don't have to answer.
I'm from Earth.
Okay.
Where are you from?
St. Joe.
Okay. And you?
dude, watch this video. Hold on, make sure y'all can. I'm going into Southern, y'all. By the way, I'm from Southern California, and I grew up surfing my whole life in Huntington or Newport Beach. So this is a learned thing. This is a learned thing saying y'all, all right? But I'm going to tell you right now, Gorilla, Eric, Elias, Dubwubs, Jen Mitchell, Deuce 070, B. Taylor, pay attention to this video. Do me a favor. Find out where this cop works and send him a kind letter or email. This is exactly the type of peace officer, when my father was growing up, that was the norm. This dude knows about the Bill of Rights and the Constitution. This is the kind of guy that I will hire immediately once he quits his job at the police department to handle all my civil rights claims. This is exactly the guy I want as an expert witness in a civil rights trial where I've got a client who had his fingers amputated because the cops put his handcuffs on too tight. So I cannot believe that there's even a police officer like this on the planet. So watch this guy, because he just redeemed the entire freaking police department of the planet in my eyes. Amazing. Okay, I'm going to keep playing.
Okay.
She's not.
Man.
Yeah, I was just curious because I do. There's other gentlemen, other individuals that do a lot of First Amendment audits, what they call it.
Okay.
And Second Amendment audits. And I love that.
Okay. Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Mr.
So
Miller.
I try to learn too from other officers when they're not really doing the right thing. I try to do the right thing.
That's what's up, Mr. Miller, man. How long you been on the force?
Not long. Under a year.
Under a year? You
Good guy. Good guy.
I can tell, man. He got a bright future. I promise.
I'm prior military, so I mean, I fought.
Oh yeah, he won't last. He's only been on for a year. He'll get booted off the force real quick. Prior military, probably a Marine based upon his, well, little overweight to be a Marine, but you never know.
Our rights.
I salute you twice, man.
First Amendment. So.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you had to take the oath twice.
I did. Yeah. I took the oath twice.
Oh yeah. Did you get to educate? This is the guy we actually really need to educate him right there. Did he get the education?
Yes.
Okay.
They're gonna be out here. They're gonna take pictures of you guys too.
And it's real important that they know, because he's ready to like go hands on.
Yeah, he was
with somebody on the public. So, and I'm letting him know that's a crime.
Oh, and we told him that.
That you made a threat several times. So,
we told
but
him that you can't do that. That you have every right to. You don't have to.
All right, there we go. Well, I'm not gonna be long. We're not gonna be long out here. They said they was calling you. I didn't want to run and have you guys looking for us, so I want to hang tight. Oh yeah.
I don't understand though why you picked winter time to do this.
We were just walking. I'm walking to the store, and we seen a couple people looking, so we just taking pictures, and then he pulled up, and here we are. So everybody get freaked out with the camera, and it's 2024. This is a good question. Well, you can start saying, where can you go where you're not being recorded? Besides the restroom.
Oh, where can you go?
Where can you go and you're not being recorded?
Nowadays?
Yeah.
Restroom, yeah.
It's besides the restroom, man. We live in a glass bowl. So
if you come to my house, I got cameras on the outside and
the doorbell is a camera now.
There's cameras everywhere.
Oh yeah, man.
People report all the time, like on calls. I'm like, that's physical evidence for us.
Yeah. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. I can't commend you enough. So,
well, I appreciate that.
But yeah, we should probably just hang a little bit longer. Probably when you leave, I'll wait a little longer.
You mind if you want me to? I can get
please,
mine.
2 for 1.
Or
you can just write yours.
Write my name on there.
I appreciate you.
Like I said, mine might smudge because mine's a gel pen. I
don't think it's mud.
That's good. Perfect. We don't have an incident number or anything like that. It's just not going to be a report.
Okay.
Just gonna be
I've seen other officers just in the same situation as you, Officer Miller, and they didn't do a good job. So I'm really amazed at you.
Was it here in St. Joe?
No, I just seen others on the internet and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So for you to handle it so well, like I'm shocked. I thought you would have been on the force for some time now. So I really salute you, man. So, but once you guys leave, I'll probably hang around another 5 minutes or so. I don't want them to think you ran me off. So I'm going to hang around just a little longer, and then we're going to split.
Do you plan on going inside?
No, I told them I'm not going to go in or on their property. I was actually just walking to the store to get something to drink.
Well, do you guys have any questions for us or anything else we can do?
Man, I really think you did amazing. So y'all just have a blessed day. Stay safe out there, and yes, y'all take care.
Just watch your backs.
Yes, we got it. I got it.
On December 23rd, 2024, in Kansas City, Missouri, officers Miller and Whiteman responded to a situation when the Kansas City Accountability Auditor was filming during a First Amendment audit near a public bank. The incident began when a bank employee became suspicious of the filmer's intentions and called the police, despite there being no clear legal basis. Upon arrival, officers Miller and Whiteman handled the situation professionally, confirming that filming in public spaces is a legal right. The auditor remained calm, recording the entire incident as evidence, demonstrating an understanding of the law and personal rights. The video highlights the importance of protecting individual freedoms, while also recognizing the positive and proper handling of the situation by the officers, sending a message about responsibility and transparency to the community.
I'm just curious, did you guys just recently get a call for 200 St. Paul Street? You just got the call? I'm just wondering. You might want to go in there and kind of educate those ladies a little bit and those security officers in there. Yeah. Nothing really. I mean, they just refused to identify themselves and shit like that. Tried to kick us out of the building and all that other horse. So you might want to go educate them.
What's that happen, gentlemen?
I already told you. I already told you what happened.
No, tell me again, please.
I just did tell you what happened.
No, tell me again, sir.
Is your body camera on?
My body camera's on right now, sir. So tell me again what happened, sir. Since you came up here, now I'm gonna do my investigation.
You're gonna do your investigation?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Tell me what happened, please.
Oh, hold on.
Educate somebody. I'm gonna get their version. I'm gonna get
Yeah. Oh, you already have their version?
No, I'm gonna get your version. I'm gonna get their version.
Oh, okay. Well, we went in and dropped some paperwork off.
Where was this?
This didn't. Did I just not tell you 200? You just told me you got the call for there.
No, my camera's on now, so I need to tell me again. Thank you.
I'm not. I told you once already.
Okay, so look at your identification.
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you again. Get my identification.
Yeah, 'cause I'm doing
For what?
investigation, sir.
For what?
Because something happens when you get
So I'm not gonna give you my ID.
Oh, is that what you want to do?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
So then I just get a summons for you for refusing to participate in a police investigation.
Refusing to participate in a police investigation. Guys, share this out. Sure. Oh, we matched the description? You didn't know that when we pulled up.
Okay, but now I know that.
But now you know now because we matched the description.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
White suit.
On August 31st, 2024, in Baltimore, Maryland, USA, veteran Kevin, the owner of the YouTube channel The Angry Vet, confronted Officer Senesi when asked to provide identification. Kevin inquired about the legal basis for the request, but did not receive a valid reason, clarifying the violation of the Fourth Amendment.
Well, if you were responding to it, why are you parked here?
Because I'm turning around, so
Oh, you're turning around?
Yeah.
Yeah, you drove right by it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not giving you my ID.
Okay, I'm not giving you ID.
Yeah.
I'll just get
Yeah.
the identification, then I'll just get a summons.
Yeah, sure, you do that. You can contact the AG's office and ask Wendy Schiff what my identification is. Why not? Why not? You'll ascertain it on your own.
I'll get it my own, sir. Since you refuse to participate in the police investigation.
What's that? What's that? If I refused, wait a minute. No. No. Okay, you'll get it on your own. And what happens? What happens then? I'll find out. No, Ash.
I don't want to get.
You keep that cigarette in here. Give me that cigarette.
I didn't want to get it on you.
It's not cool, bro. It's not cool. You coming up into my car, you got out of your car and you came to my car, and then you asked me for my ID for no goddamn reason. So you're gonna find the out. You understand? You understand that? Okay. Ask Wendy Schiff who I am.
Are you refusing to give it to me, sir?
I am refusing to give you my ID. So now, what happens once you get it? What happens then? I'll find out. Is that a threat?
No, it's the law, sir.
It's the law? It's the law that I'm going to find out. Really? The law that I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out what happens when I don't give you ID for not committing a crime. Is that? Apparently not. Apparently not, because you're threatening me by I'm going to find. What am I going to find out?
I'm telling you the law. I'm doing an investigation.
What am I going to find out?
Fourth Amendment.
What
is the Fourth Amendment?
You tell what the Fourth Amendment is.
No, you tell us, you big dumb.
Okay, I'm a big dummy.
Yeah, you're a big dummy. You're a big dummy. You're a big dummy. Big dummy. You big dummy.
Anything else?
Senesi Is that how you say Senesi?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
1, 2, 4.
What am I just want to know what I'm going to find out.
Sir.
What am I going to find out, bro? Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? What are you threatening me with? What are you threatening me? Oh, go, you could pound sand, you fucking
Not
douche.
a law that we got to participate.
You fucking clown. Hold on. Are we really? We're going to go from there? Oh, so I'm free to leave? I'm free to leave now? Well, you wanted my ID, so I'm assuming you were detaining me.
So, no, are you giving the ID? Yes or no? You said no, correct? Are we detained? Are you giving the ID?
Am I detained or not?
Are we detained?
You're doing an investigative stop? Are you fucking stupid? Hold on. Why did I take that off here?
What crime do you suspect of committing? This is going to be a simple talk. I just want to know what happened. What crime?
It was going to be
a suspect this of committing. A
disorderly. Disorderly. Lauren's the complainant for disorderly. Oh, you better find out. You better find out. It's going to be civil until you asked me for my ID and you told me you were investigating me.
So you won't give me the ID, correct? So that's good.
Yeah. Oh, that is good? Yeah, that's good. That's good? All right, and then you're going to go from there. So what am I going to find out? That's all I'm trying to ascertain from you, officer, is what am I going to find out? Yeah?
When it comes to your house, you find out.
When it comes to my house? So you're actually planning on charging me with something?
Yeah, you do that.
You're
you do that. Please do that. Please, I'm begging you. Please do that.
You're gonna fucking charge. What's the charge gonna be? What charge is that? What charge is that? Can you tell me what charge refusing to give you my ID for? It's the law, so there should be a charge. Stop. You're not going to tell me what you're going to charge me with, but you're going to charge me. Well, he already did. He already did. He said, I'm free to go. Free to go. Free to go. So, that's the car that he's parked behind. 15938. 1593881.
Get it right. Get it right.
Disorderly.
Excuse me. Get away from my car, sir.
What?
Get away from my car. Excuse me.
I'm sorry. Why you gotta get all up on me like that? Why you gotta get all up on me like that? Come on, bro. Stop acting like this. Quit acting like this. Why you acting like this, man? Huh? Yeah, you are. You got all huffy and authoritative and shit. This is your job to act like this? Yeah. To threaten me with charges for not giving you my ID. It's the law. It's the law. It's the law. I'm looking forward to those charges. Looking forward to it.
Oh my God.
Aren't you glad we followed him on in here? Oh, Jesus Christ, I need a cigarette for that. Oh my God.
Came up here to fucking hide.
He came up here to
And
hide.
I wouldn't doubt if that's his car. He probably came up here to get something out of his car.
It did say disorderly on the call. But the call, somebody check the times on that call because I'm sure that call came in like 45 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'd love to go back and listen to it on the scanner.
This incident highlights the importance of recording interactions with the police and protecting our rights. Identification should only be provided if Officer Senesi has reasonable suspicion that veteran Kevin is involved in criminal activity. Kevin remains steadfast in defending his rights. emphasizing transparency and legal understanding in such interactions. Leave the number 5 in the comments if you believe Officer Senese's actions need to be fired.
What's your name and badge number?
Can I help you first? I see your.
Man, I got to tell you guys, that was one of the best audits besides the first one that I've ever heard. That was amazing. Give me a bunch of ones for this Southern boy. He's killing it, man. F, what do you think, dude? I mean, those auditors are awesome. Those guys are killing it, man. I mean, I got to tell you, the Southerners really, they really know how to handle their business. They're kind and considerate, but yet they know how to rip you a new one in a nice way. And those cops, man, the first cop was awesome. He was a veteran. I think he was a combat vet. Legit dude, you know, super cool. He's like already offering his badge number before they even ask for it. That's what it's all about. That's called a public servant. So give me a bunch of ones for the first one and give me a bunch of 2s for the morons on the second one. But wait a minute. Well, Dub Wub says that he's not Southern, but sounds like a Southerner to me. Maybe Southern Maryland. I don't know, but he's got one of them there Southern accents, so I'm not sure. But I'm telling you right now, Dub Wubs, he's a really kind and considerate individual. What do y'all think? I'm pretty sure he's Southern, but I don't know. I never heard nobody talking like that in Maryland. But Brett Ray says, does anyone know where an honest court is? Well, an honest court is going to come when you guys stop listening to CNN and your public school teachers and the administrative industrial complex and start becoming critical thinkers. When you start actually reading the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the Articles of Confederation, Thomas Aquinas, John Locke, Sir William Blackstone, when you guys start learning about where your rights come from, because they don't come from the government and they don't come from some blue-haired rainbow flag, American flag burning commie that runs the teachers union. So remember that first. So let's get back into the video because I always lose like about a million views when I start talking. So that tells me y'all don't want to be listening to me, Ricky Sykes. Tells me y'all want to be listening to these here videos from Mr. 5 ID Refusal. So we're going to get back over there to that there video, you know, them video blade, you know, the Kaiser blade and the swing blade, sling blade, and YouTube cop watcher blade. Seems like you need to put some gas in it. Homeschooling's way better, Finn. Homeschooling. That's how you do it.
Looking in people's personal vehicles.
Yeah.
Which is not suspicious at all.
You don't do that ever?
Not when I'm not, fighting crime or anything.
Okay.
Just walking through parking lots. No, we don't do that.
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Officer Clapham 291. Now, Can I ask you why you're searching or looking in people's personal vehicles?
No. Well, you can ask, but I'm not going to answer. So,
Okay, so then
I do have a question.
No, I'm not going to answer any questions.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't have to answer any questions. So.
How's it going, man?
Good. How are you?
Doing good.
I came out and I saw him.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
So I saw him recording inside people's personal vehicles, not marked units, personal vehicles.
Okay.
So to me, that's suspicious. So right now you're detained.
I'm
until
detained.
We can figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Okay. So
all right.
What do you do?
You might want to get a sergeant before you do all that.
No, I don't have to.
Okay.
So why are you looking at?
I'm requesting a supervisor right now.
Tell you what, why don't you go grab a supervisor while I ask you investigatory questions.
Hey, we got a captain here.
Hey,
Yep, that's right.
Hey, Cap.
Awesome.
So, again, why are you looking at people's personal vehicles?
I don't answer questions, man. Am I suspected of committing a crime?
Yes.
You have reasonable, articulable suspicion?
Yes.
Okay, so what crime?
Well, I am assuming that you're either A, looking in people's vehicles, personal vehicles, to possibly take shit out of them.
Okay.
So that's a crime. That's called theft.
So you're suspecting me of theft right now?
I have enough reason to believe that you could be, yes.
That I could be what?
About to commit theft, about to commit a crime.
Okay.
So why are you looking in people's personal vehicles?
Again, man, I don't answer questions.
Okay.
You know?
Well, I'm telling you to answer this question. You're under investigation for something.
All right.
Because you're being detained.
Okay.
Okay. So, why are you looking at people's personal vehicles?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, you can hang tight then.
Yep.
And we're gonna have a sergeant come out and.
That's fine. The captain is right there. So.
Yeah, well, he's not on duty at the moment, so I don't want to take him on his off.
Pretty sure he's smart enough to tell you that nothing wrong here.
Okay, you stand right here then. Can you stand by with him? Okay.
This is Terre Haute Police Department.
Go ahead and get his name and date of birth. He's detained still, so you can get that info.
No, you're not getting that info.
Just want to let you know. What's that?
Hey, it's Officer Man. How you doing, man? This is Officer Man from one of our first videos ever. Let's see. Are you gonna not tell him that there's no crime being committed here? I mean, he's detaining me without reasonable articulable suspicion.
For filming inside of personal vehicles.
Okay.
On a public lot.
That's right.
Is that not suspicious? Would a normal person be walking around filming?
Is suspicion a crime?
No, but it's enough to detain you.
Okay.
So, because you're under detainment, you have to provide me your name, date of birth. Okay.
Okay.
So what's your name?
So what's going to happen if I don't give you my name?
Then you can be under arrest for
Okay.
failing to provide your.
So if I give it, it's under duress.
All I need
You
is
understand?
your name and date of birth.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So just again, I'm just making it clear. If I don't give it, you're going to arrest me, right?
For failure to identify, that's a
Okay.
crime, right? That's a crime, right?
Okay. Only if another crime has been committed. See, failure to identify is a secondary charge.
Because you are being detained.
Okay.
You have to provide that information for me.
Why are you looking at people's cars?
I don't answer questions, man, but I will tell you that failure to identify is a secondary charge. So if I'm not being charged with a crime or if I haven't committed a no, it's a secondary. Do you know what that means? It means that if I've committed a crime, I'm required to provide my ID. No, but you have no suspicion that I've committed a crime, do you?
You're about to commit a crime. That's part of the clause.
You're saying it. I am about to. That's what you're saying.
That's part of the clause.
Okay.
If you are committing a crime or about to commit a crime.
Okay.
Okay. Hang tight.
Hopefully they get this figured out real quick. We got the clown squad out today.
You have a beautiful day.
Is that right? No more threats, man? No. Just throwing me in a cage wasn't a threat.
So just so you guys understand, once an officer says, if you don't give it to me or I'll arrest you, that's the same thing as putting you into a custodial arrest. And at that point, your civil rights have been violated if you're forced to turn over the information under threat of duress. So as you can see, this is an educated auditor or just average American. And here, I'll rewind it for you so you can understand, because a lot of you guys that are just tuning in may not understand what this whole colloquy is about. What the colloquy is about is he's saying, hey, please tell me you're going to arrest me if I don't give you this information that I'm not required to give you so I can sue you. That's basically what this whole conversation is about. So let's get back to it real quick so you can understand.
Nothing wrong here.
Okay, you stand right here then. Can you stand by with him?
This is Terre Haute Police Department.
Go ahead and get his name and date of birth. He's detained still, so you can get that info.
No, you're not getting that info.
Just want to let you know. What's that?
Hey, it's Officer Man. How you doing, man? This is Officer Man from one of our first videos ever. Let's see.
Are you gonna not tell him that there's no crime being committed here? I mean, he's detaining me without reasonable articulable suspicion.
For filming inside of personal vehicles.
Okay.
On a public lot.
That's right.
Is that not suspicious? Would a normal person be walking around filming?
Is suspicion a crime?
No, but it's enough to detain people.
Okay.
So because you're under detainment, you have to provide me your name, date of birth. Okay.
Okay.
So what's your name?
So what's going to happen if I don't give you my name?
Then you can be under arrest for
Okay.
failing to provide your.
So if I give it, it's
All I
under
need-
duress.
All I
You
need is
understand?
your name and date of birth.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So just again, I'm just making it clear. If I don't give it, you're going to arrest me, right?
For failure to identify, that's a
Okay.
crime, right? That's a crime, right?
Okay. Only if another crime has been committed. See, failure to identify is a secondary charge.
Because you are being detained.
Okay.
You have to provide that information for
Why
me.
are you looking in people's cars?
I don't answer questions, man, but I will tell you that failure to identify is a secondary charge. So if I'm not being charged with a crime
It
or
is
if I
still a
haven't
charge.
committed no, it's a secondary. Do you know what that means? It means that if I've committed a crime, I'm required
you're
to
under
provide my
suspicion
ID.
for committing a crime.
No, but you have no suspicion that I've committed a crime, do you?
You're about to commit a crime. That's part of the
You're
clause.
saying it.
Hold on,
I am
hold on.
about to. That's what
Yes,
you're
that's
saying.
part of the clause.
Okay.
If you are committing a crime or about to commit a crime.
Okay.
Okay? Hang tight.
Hopefully they get this figured out real quick. We got the clown squad out today.
All right, you have a beautiful day.
Is that right? No more threats, man? No. Just throwing me in a cage wasn't a threat? Yeah, that's what a jail cell is. Show some more respect for the public next time. How about that, buddy? No, you weren't at all. Yeah, I will. Greg with CH and Ty Audits. We are reporting live from, well, we're not live. I guess this isn't live. So we're reporting from the Terre Haute Police Department. We're going to do a little audit. I got to pick up a flash drive from these guys here today. So that is why we're here. As you know, we've been a pretty common visitor here at the police department, at this police department here. So, don't know who we are. Don't know what we're doing. They shouldn't come bother us today. He's got brass knuckles with points on the end of them in there. Let's see what's up with that. Huh. Okay. I'm going to make sure I get a good shot of that, because I don't know if I did get a good shot of it. So we got 713 RTQ on that license plate. You get pulled over by this guy, be careful, because here, let's make sure we get that close up of that. He carries brass knuckles with him. He's looking to use them. You know, I don't know why else you'd have them unless you wanted to use them. So, obviously a very violent individual that's using that vehicle there. Unmarked vehicles. There's all of them. Almost all of them are unmarked. All of them are outfitted with police lights. All of them are outfitted with police radios. So, yeah, I got no idea what's up with that. So, okay, though. So here we go. We're going to head into the, looks like the employee parking lot here. We're going to head in here real quick, see what they got going on in these vehicles. Okay.
On September 23, 2024, in Terre, Indiana, Rookie Officer Clapham confronted Auditor Craig Hendry as he was engaging in legal activities. The interaction showcased Craig Hendry's understanding of the law and forced law enforcement to experience a walk of shame while providing a valuable lesson for Officer Clapham. The situation ended with inappropriate actions being promptly stopped and lawfully addressed by Craig Hendry.
By the way, guys, Craig Hendry is in jail. Okay. And I know he's got a sort of a sordid history, a lot of charges against him for doing a lot of different things. But how many of you think that the reason why he's in jail is because he's one of the most effective auditors out there? That's what I think. I think the reason why the administrative state, the police industrial complex, the Marxist state came after him and locked him up is because he's such an effective auditor. I mean, he really shuts down the police. And again, the other thing is, guys, is you got to understand brave individuals like a Chili DeCastro or a Craig Hendry. These guys are not your typical guys. They've got issues. You know, a lot of them are suffering from PTSD and things like that because they've been abused by the state. So they're already like, unless you've been out there like in the combat zone, you're not going to understand them. So it's really easy for a jury to convict people like that because most jurors are sheep, allegedly, because I could never say that because I'm an officer of the court, but allegedly, many would say that most jurors are sheep who work for the U.S. Post Office or a government agency because they're the ones who stay on the jury, many would say, because they're the only ones who get money from their employer to stay on the jury. And the other ones that have an IQ, allegedly, say many, of more than 60 or right higher than 60, figure out ways to manipulate their way off of a jury, right? Because they don't get paid to be there. So why should they be there? It's a rare case that someone is a patriot who actually wants to stay on the jury. And for a guy like me, I have to admit that I believe in jury nullification because I'm a writer and a educator, and I write about jury nullification and about John Jay and Thomas Jefferson and how they believed that jury nullification was a patriotic duty. And we know that the administrative state doesn't want jurors to even know what jury nullification is, right? Because they believe, because the government has taught the judges as well as the law professors and the college professors that it's the judge's job to decide the law, and it's your job just to decide the facts. You have no right to decide the law because all you are is a non-attorney who didn't go to the law school, right? So if you believe in jury nullification, even though John Jay and Thomas Jefferson and our founding fathers thought that it was a duty for you to engage in jury nullification, that's not how it works, guys. Not how it works. Let's get back into it.
The reason I pulled you over is because you're going 80 miles per hour and 65 mile an hour zone. Do you have a driver's license on you?
You sure about that?
I am 100% positive, sir.
Can I see that?
No.
Why can I see it?
Well, if you want to come back to my car, I can show it to you.
Here's my license.
Do you have the registration vehicle? This is the registration.
That's the insurance.
Okay.
No, I don't.
You don't have the registration for the vehicle?
Nah, but I do want to see that you got me at 80. It's my vehicle.
Is it your vehicle?
Yeah, it's mine.
Okay, well, you have to have show proof of ownership.
This is my vehicle.
I understand that.
I bought this car with my own money.
I understand that, but you have to show proof of ownership.
Then write me a ticket for it then. Not that big of a deal. I want to see if you caught me going 80.
Then you can step out and come back to my vehicle if you'd like.
That's what I like to see. No problem. You're not searching me. I don't care what you ask. Obviously, you wanted to harass me.
Do you have any weapons on you?
Why would I have weapons?
Well, I'm not going to put you in a vehicle unless I pat you down for weapons.
Well, I just want to see that you got me going 80 and that's it.
Okay.
That's all I want to see. I don't want to be in your vehicle.
Okay. You can step off the road. I don't want you to get hit. You can come over here. That you have to see it to get into my vehicle. It's on my radar. And I don't typically show people. I can understand that you're obviously recording me right now. We talked to you a few months ago. I remember you.
I don't know you.
I didn't speak with you specifically.
So you know who you assume you know who I am.
I do. I've watched your videos before.
Holy shit.
You're famous.
I am?
Yeah, man.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
For sure.
Didn't know that.
You don't have the registration for it though?
I don't.
The pink slip that comes with it?
Nah, I gotta go get a new one. But this is my vehicle.
Okay. I'm gonna check the VIN then, and I'm gonna run that, okay?
All right, that's fine. Make sure you don't get hit.
Yeah. We like to pull up a little bit further.
Yeah, when you got your emergency lights on, I'm not taking any chances. I stop when I can, just because I don't want to get hit with flight to avoid. That's why I stop as soon as I possibly can. So
As soon as it's safe to.
yeah, that too. I'm gonna keep my hands up. I don't want you feeling any type of way. But you say you watch my videos?
Yes, I know you're a 1A auditor, not a 2A.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm pretty sure you don't have any weapons on you. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Because I'm also pretty sure you're a convicted felon. So you can't have weapons on you.
Maybe in the next 7 years.
7 years?
Yep, when I get a pardon.
Okay.
When I get a pardon, I can have some.
That's very true.
But I wouldn't want to carry it anyways, because I'm not good with those type of weapons. I might shoot myself. You never know. By accident, you know.
I know someone who shot himself in the foot with a shotgun.
Yeah.
This is obstructed.
Hmm.
I can't see this, so I'm gonna have to open the door and use the door frame. Okay. Can you see this? I can't see it. You got something right there.
What's the number you need?
I need the rest of them.
What's the rest of them?
After the 8.
After the 8. All right. It is 381.
There's 2 more numbers.
I don't consent to searches. I'm gonna open the door though, but I do not consent to a search.
I'm not searching. I just need the. It's not a search. Actually, I legally can look at this.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Nope, I just need this part. Just be careful.
All right.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be in front of your camera. Huh? Was the wrong number?
Well, you got one right.
Yeah.
1803.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go run this, make sure it is yours, that it comes back to your name.
Okay, cool. I don't think I would lie about it. I mean, this vehicle cost you like $500. So, I mean, I didn't lie about the vehicle. Oh, it's that same guy who threw me to the ground last time.
James, no problem.
I'm gonna run this. Do you want to see it, man?
Yeah, no, just go and write me a ticket. I'll take care of it in court.
Do you want to see it, though? I can show you.
Nah, go ahead.
We can show you. I'll put it on your camera. I'd like to see it. Come here. I'll show you. I'll show you it. You don't have to name my vehicle. Now that I have backup here, I gotta.
Yeah, that's fine. I want to see that I went 80.
Okay. You see that top one? Top one up there, that's your speed. Bottom one's my speed.
I'd like to see that.
Yep, that's called hold on the Raptor R1.
I'll take care of it in court.
I check my radar before work. I'll check it right after this. We'll be good to go.
All right. I'll take care of it when I go to court. That's what I'll do.
What are you doing down here? Another audit?
No.
Just around?
Just driving.
You don't have a drugs in your vehicle, do you?
I don't consent to searches or seizures of my property.
That's no problem. I have a dog. If he runs you, I can actually do this as a free air sniff. So do you have any drugs in your vehicle?
I don't consent to search.
Okay, cool.
This is retaliation, guys. Clear retaliation, I believe, in my mind. I don't. That's a clear retaliation. They're going to bring their drug dog out. They don't do drugs. So, I mean, they're going to do what they want to do. I just don't consent to a search.
And do yourselves a favor and Google extending the stop. Actually, use Grok. Don't use Google because I don't want to encourage you to use an anti-American commie platform to do your searches. So use Grok and look at extending the stop. They're literally extending the stop or the detention so they can try and come up with something. Now, here's something you also have to understand. All money, 90% of money has drug residue, right? So dogs are trained to alert on money or drugs because money is drugs as far as a dog is concerned. So, and also we know that if they want to get you, they'll tell the dog to alert. Good boy, give him some candy or something. That's all they're doing. That's right, B. Taylor. They're just fishing. They're just trying to figure out a way to make this guy's life miserable. That's what it's all about. Because why? Because he challenged their authority. And that's because the servant has become the master. Thanks to mass media and propaganda, the American people have been brainwashed into believing that the government is the master, and they're no longer the master. They're the servant to a large degree. And unfortunately, those are the same types of people who are going to be on your jury. So all you people who think you know the law and who think that you're going to win because the law's on your side once you go to court, that's why I'm here, to teach you how to not get arrested. So sometimes you got to be careful, guys. You got to understand this is a chess game here that you're playing, and you're going to end up in prison if you keep on doing this stuff and trying to copy guys like Lane Myers, because there's very few guys out there that are like him that have the ability to do what he does. So don't think that you're going to be able to do what he's doing.
If they plant salmon on me, just know that I don't do drugs. I don't even take my own medication. So a drug history wouldn't even matter. But they obviously know who I am, so I think they're retaliating on me because the last time I did a prison audit here, the deputy threw me to the ground and violated my rights. So just want you guys to understand what's going on here. We're currently in Tecumseh, Nebraska, traveling and, just I was taking care of some personal stuff, and these guys are now pulling me over. So I'm not worried about anything, but if they try to pull some BS, then I said that'll be it. It'll be on YouTube, and if that radar is right, then I'll take care of it. I'll pay the ticket, or I'll take care of it in court. I don't need to use my legal plan. They assume because you're black that you do drugs. That's a shame. So they know who you are, and they're trying to retaliate on us. So Now I just decided to sit outside the vehicle. I wanted to see the speed that it, what it was. There's a possibility that her shit could be faulty. They could probably
pre-tested. I don't know. I don't know how they do it, you know. So she already knew who I was the moment I drove up here. So just know, guys, if something happens, it's retaliation. It's retaliatory, I believe. It's my car. You know, watch your videos. That's what they all say. So go ahead and send this video to, damn, I don't know who to send it to. But we are here in Tecumseh, Nebraska, where my rights were violated earlier. I think it was a couple months ago. I didn't post a video yet, but my rights were violated a while back, and the cop threw me to the ground. It was that same guy that did it too. It was him and another dude, and they violated my rights in the sense that they threw me to the ground and everything. Luckily, you know, I had it on video, so. I just, you know, they want to do what they want to do, man. I'm not gonna, you know, consent to anything. So if they're going that route, that's cool. Yeah, I'm currently in Tecumseh. It's UMEH, Nebraska. So they're probably trying to plot on me, dude. Just know, guys, I don't have a drug history. I don't do drugs. I don't even take my own medication. So if they try to plot or plant something on me, then just know, you know, because this is all retaliation. She's a fan. That's what they all say. That's funny.
So I just wrote you for speeding.
All right, cool.
I got it. It does come back to you.
All right.
Don't lie about that. What that is, I got you going 80 miles per hour. You saw it in a 65. So that is 15 miles per hour over the speed limit. That is a $75 fine, $49 court cost for a total of $124. So you can choose to pay that online, in person, or by mail, or you can contest it in court like you said you wanted to on June 24th, 1:30 at the Johnson County Courthouse.
That's fine.
Okay, sound good?
That sounds
Your
fantastic.
signature there, not an admission of guilt.
Yeah. Here you go.
Thank you. Here is your document back that you gave me, and then this is your copy. I will sign or circle those dates for you. Those are important.
That's very important.
Yeah.
Is that everything?
That is everything. You are free to leave.
You have a good day. You too. See, I'm already messing up. Still live. Still live. Holy shit. Retaliation's up.
On January 30th, 2022, in Johnson County, Kansas, Officer Blundell stopped a driver for alleged speeding. The interaction became tense when the driver refused to allow a vehicle search and requested radar evidence. The driver suspected that the incident was a form of retaliation from a previous encounter while asserting personal rights and staying calm despite feeling harassed. Officer Blundell provided the radar evidence, issued a citation for $124, and instructed the driver to appear in court on June 24th if they wished to contest the ticket. The driver emphasized their right to protect personal interests and committed to taking the matter to court for further clarification.
What's your supervisor's name? What's your
sheriff? I'm done talking to you.
It's not the sheriff.
Cameron, I'm done talking to you.
I'm not Cameron.
Okay.
My name is not
done
Cameron.
talking to you.
Hey,
All right.
what is your supervisor's name?
On February 3rd, 2024, in Washington County, Arkansas, Officer Brian Comto, badge number 223 from the Sheriff's Office, engaged in a controversial action when he approached the watchman, who was filming from a public area. Brian confused public access with restricted areas and failed to recognize the watchman's right to film the police while they were on duty.
Here's our red flag. There's no signage, no nothing. But can I just walk up and under? What's up, man?
Hey.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good.
What can I do for you?
Oh, just doing a little photography, if I can talk.
For who?
From myself.
Okay. Well, this is kind of a restricted area back here. Do you work here or?
Oh, I don't work here, no, sir.
Okay.
What do you mean it's restricted?
Well, this is our firing range.
Sure.
So it's not just open to the public.
It's not?
No.
Okay. All right. That's good. But it is county property?
It is county property, yep. So
Where's
it's that on the other side of the fence there?
Sure. But
Okay.
that's fenced off, so that's
Yeah.
definitely a
Yeah.
restricted area.
Yeah.
So, where is the restricted signs or no
You
trespassing?
can quit turning that towards me, okay? I don't want you to turn
Excuse
that
me?
towards me. And
This is my
and-
property. Did you just touch my property?
No, I didn't touch it.
You did.
I
You
don't know what
touched
you're talking
it. You
about.
moved it.
You need to leave.
It's on camera, homie.
Let me see your ID.
No, sir.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Let me
No.
see your ID. Who are you? Why are you
I just
here?
told you who.
Why are you here?
I just told you.
Why are you here videotaping inmates? Why are you here doing that?
Is there inmates out there?
You can't see them right there.
Oh, I didn't see him before.
Okay,
No.
you need to leave.
Actually, I was.
You need to leave. You need to leave.
And you are?
My name is Brian Comstock.
Brian Comstock. You have a badge number?
Yeah.
Brian?
Yeah. 223 is my badge
223?
number. Yep. You can go now. Thank you.
Why can I go?
If you turn that towards me again, you need to leave.
I don't like you behind me, Brian.
I don't like you. I don't like you pointing that at me.
Why
need to get out of
not?
here. You need to leave right now.
Why don't
Let's
you
go.
like me?
Let's go.
Why are you freaking out?
You don't like me. Why
I
are you
was
freaking out?
recording
Let's
that
go.
flag right there.
No, you're not.
No, I was reporting that flag. If you just go over there to Washington County and ask them, I just called and I said, how do you know you can pass that sign? And they said that red flag
You're
right there.
recording inmates.
No,
You need to leave.
I was recording the red
No,
flag.
you need to leave.
Inmates might be
Why
back
are you
there.
recording a red flag?
Because I was explaining to my followers how you can walk this trail.
Objection.
And I just went
You
to
need to
Washington County into the sheriff's department.
Assume
and
facts,
asked them,
not an
how
evidence.
do I know if I can pass that red sign? And they said,
who are you?
I don't need to tell you who I am.
Okay, then you need to leave.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I have no idea who you are.
I don't
what
care
you're
if you
doing
know
back
who
here.
I am
You
or
need to
not.
leave.
No, sir.
Yes, you need to leave.
I'm recording that red flag so I can explain to my followers.
Followers what? Explain to them what?
How you walk the trail.
That red flag has nothing to do with it. You can't see that. The trail is over there. You
Okay.
can go to the trail.
What's that red sign say right there?
When the red flag is up.
It doesn't say the red flag.
Okay, what's it say?
It says this trail is closed while working
while the fire range is in operation.
Firing is in operation. So I
Okay.
went in there and said, hey, how do I know that the firing range is in operation? They said, go find a red flag. So here I am finding the red flag.
Okay. Why didn't you just knock on the door? Instead of just walking around back here looking all suspicious,
This is the
videotaping
firing
inmates.
range. I don't care what I videotape.
Okay, let's go. Because this is not open to the public area.
Are you going to trespass me?
Do you want me to?
Is that what you want to do?
Do you want me to?
Sure.
Okay.
Trespass.
You need to leave.
Get me a written
You
trespass.
need to leave.
Give me a written trespass.
Let's go. No, I'll log it with dispatch. We don't give written trespass.
Okay, I would like
This
to
is
see
the
your
sheriff's office.
supervisor since you touched
He's over
me.
there. He's over there at the jail. I never touched you.
You touched my
I didn't touch.
It's on. It's on.
Okay, go over there and talk to my
You
supervisor.
turned my
It's
camera
the
so it
sheriff
wouldn't
over
be
there.
on
You
you.
can go talk to him.
No, I don't have to go anywhere.
I'm not calling him over here.
Okay, I'm gonna sit right here
No,
and do
you're
my
gonna leave
recording
right now.
So
Or
guys,
I'm going to tow your truck,
guys, when
out of the
this red
property.
flag is up, you cannot pass the red sign, as I explained to you. This Brian, what'd you say your last name was, Brian? Oh wow, man, professionalism, very professional. What are you doing, Brian?
I'm looking at what's in public view.
Yeah, you are. Yep. That's why I said I didn't say you were doing something illegal. I said, what are you doing?
And I told you.
Okay.
All right.
All right. You're really defensive, and I don't know why, man.
You're defensive.
I'm defensive. I explained exactly what I'm doing to you.
We shone that on the license
No.
plate so everybody can see it's
It's not my license plate.
29P.
Hey, it's not my license plate. So go ahead, go run it, Brian. Run it, Brian. Is this your truck, Brian?
No.
Neither of them are?
No.
Well, let's see here. 391 YEU. The other one's getting red too. AEW 72E.
This area closed during fire range operations. How are you, man?
Hi. Good, how are you?
Can you tell Brian to come back out here?
Yes, who are you?
I'm a citizen of the city.
Oh.
What's your supervisor's name? What's your
sheriff? I'm done talking
It's
to you.
not the sheriff.
Cameron, I'm done talking to you.
I'm not Cameron.
Okay.
My name is
I'm
not
done talking
Cameron.
to you.
Hey,
All right.
what is your supervisor's name? What is your supervisor's name?
Brian attempted to intimidate the watchman, claiming that filming prisoners was not allowed, which displayed a lack of professionalism and could indicate a sign of nervous breakdown. Instead of handling the situation appropriately, Brian retreated into the building and lurked, further escalating the situation and leaving a negative impression.
All right, guys. I think that's I think I'm going to call it a wrap for the night. I am tired. So hopefully you guys got an understanding of what's going on. This guy comes out, he's flipping out, saying you're not allowed to record. He's assuming facts, not an evidence. He's trying to figure out a way to make an arrest. He doesn't like it that someone's out there filming. So here's the problem that I have with all these guys. They're tyrants. If I was wearing a hidden camera and just walking around, no one would come up to me and say anything. But as soon as they see me with a camera, that's almost like having like an MG42 or an M60, you know, or a 240 or a 249, a squad automatic weapon, right? Like law enforcement, they look at it like it's some kind of a deadly weapon, and that's a problem for me. Goat says, please, the polish on your lips is weird. Polish? What? Dude, I got no polish on my lips, homie. If anything, it's my hibiscus tea. Right. It's like 3 M4s in one. Anyways, guys. I had a really great time tonight hanging out with you. I did this today was like a true oh, sorry. Oh, right. Mike, not Michael. Yeah, because my nickname's Mike. Gotcha. I guess there's another guy named Mike in here that people are not getting along with. We'll try to be nice. I mean, it's every once in a while we'll have a communist or Marxist who went to public school who doesn't understand that our rights come from the creator, not from the state. So if that's the case, try to be kind to him, or they, them, assuming that they've fallen for the lie. And let's try to win them over to our side. Right, guys? We don't need more enemies or more people against us. Less than 3% of the American population participated in the actual revolution against the king. So we need all the help we can get because there's a lot of fence riders out there. So if we can convert a fence rider to a patriot, that's what we want to do. So holding a camera is like 5 RPGs, that's for sure. So guys, again, I appreciate the super chats, the super stickers, the membership purchases. All that stuff is really helpful when it comes to me convincing my wife that it's okay for me to be on YouTube, because she'd rather me be tutoring the kids or doing the honeydew list. But last month we got a bunch of super chats, and she agreed to take my son to judo for the whole month. And it's because of that. So what you guys are doing, believe it or not, whether it's $1.99 or $5, it adds up. And by the end of the month, if I have a couple $100, to her, it's like, that's gas money. So I'll take Gunner to judo. So all that stuff. And Brett, she handles the dinner. She, when she's in town, she's in El Salvador right now because her mom passed away 3 days after she took that safe and effective thing. That's safe and effective and doesn't cause side effects, allegedly, because if you say anything like that on YouTube, you'll be banned. But yeah, so her mom passed away because of that safe and effective thing. And as a result of that, she's down in El Salvador, and I'm here with my daughter, and she's got my son providing security because he's been trained ever since he was born. Gunner, what's your job? To protect mom. You can ask my son, what's your job? What's your primary function? To protect mom. So, because I'm teaching him, so when he has a wife, he understands that's his role. Because once you have babies, if they don't have their mother around, it's going to be a problem. Trust me, they need their mom. They need both of us. And your job is to make sure that your son knows that he needs to look after his mother. And conversely, your daughter's job is to know that her father's job is to protect her, because she's looking at, see how that works? That's how it works. That's how it's been for hundreds of thousands of years, until Obama came along and tried to start convincing boys that they're girls and girls that they're boys with his teachers union buddies and his Harvard buddies. But anyways, guys, I do appreciate y'all showing up and supporting my channel. And Eric Krajniak, I appreciate you coming. I used to be a strong conservative, and I was actually a Democrat, but the Democrat Party left me. I didn't leave them. They became Marxists. So I left the Democrat Party and became, for a while, a conservative Republican, but ultimately I became a libertarian and a free thinker. And I encourage you to do the same and start reading the works of John Locke. Learn about Hobbes and Hobbesian Leviathanic thought, and start understanding, yes, that's right, Brett. Exactly. An island of men with one woman and an island full of women with one man. Which one will repopulate first? That's right. Absolutely. Yeah. You're right. Anyways, guys, it was really nice to have you. I can see that. Look, today was a big day. I had one show that I did today where we got like over 140 views. And again, that's because I'm filming in vertical. So make sure to double tap, guys. Give me a bunch of likes, because there's no like button on vertical. So you got to double tap the screen. And Ron Nolan says nobody lives on an island. I guess that Hawaiians don't live on an island, or the New Zealanders don't live on an island. Wow, you learn something new every day, guys. Amazing. Anyways, I'm so glad I have rocket scientists who like to pop in and hurl insults at people. Obviously, a product of the public education industrial complex, right, guys? Whatever CNN says must be true, right? Anyways, guys, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to save. Make sure to always save to favorites for later viewing. That's one of the biggest signals to give to YouTube that this is a great channel, because a lot of people will save stuff to view later, and that shows that they really like your stuff. So by you saving for like viewing later, that's even more powerful than liking and subscribe. Well, yeah, liking and subscribe, but we need it all. Yeah, Ghost Man, I was actually going to move to Hawaii. My wife and I used to go to Wailea in Maui every year. We would stay there for a minimum of a month. I used to be rolling, guys. I mean, I was on top of the world, ma. And our goal was to move to Wailea, but then we stayed there for about 2 months, and we realized, God, it's terrible here. First of all the natives hate us because we're haoles. And then number two, it's like, $12, $15 for a gallon of milk because all the unions control the shipping, right? Like Maersk, Maersk. And of course, unions, we know how that goes. So they all want to get their unearned pay increases, even though like only 2 of them are actually working. There's actually a joke in California. What's orange and sleeps 6? A Caltrans truck, right? Same thing, government, employee union, any kind of union pretty much. But yeah, so who is the creator, Brett Ray? Well, it's uppercase C, implying divinity. But in the American tradition, the creator would be the God of Israel. But Jesus, the Son of God. But for me, the creator is the universe. And I think that because I was raised as a Lutheran, reared as a Lutheran, that I'm okay with it being Jesus. And guys like Jefferson, who many say was a deist. In other words, a deist believes that Jesus or God created you, but then left and allowed us to be to our own devices. But we all have our own point of view as to what the creator was, as long as it wasn't man, because men always want to strip other men of their rights. So I want to believe that there's an all-powerful creator in the universe. I have faith. There's an all-powerful creator, cosmic dust that we come from. And yes, F, that is, well, the Masons, some Masons do believe in deism. I'm not a deist myself. I mean, I'm a Christian, but all I care about, to be honest, is that you believe that our rights come from the creator. I don't care who you think the creator is, as long as you believe it's the same creator that established our Bill of Rights and our Declaration of Independence. And if you want to get even more on board and be more like me, that's fine too. But just don't try to strip me and my family of our rights, especially of my right to keep and bear arms. Because if that happens, then Team MPE is coming after you. We're coming. But anyways, I hope you guys had a great evening. And I will reach out to you, Brett. And I really do appreciate everybody. I agree with you, F. I'm not going to lie, brother. But everyone's got their own point of view. And we need allies. And we're not always all going to agree on everything. So I believe that we need to form what's called détente. And what that means is, even though we can't agree on everything, we should agree on the things that matter most. And that is that the government is not our creator and that our rights don't come from the government. And if we can agree on that, I think we're in a much better spot. Happy New Year, Sacramento Linny. Thank you, Life Under the Microscope. Thank you, Brett Ray. Thank you, F. Thank you, Ron Nolan. Ghost Man, good seeing you. What's the matter, you? All my loyal subscribers. I don't say followers because I don't have followers. I'm not looking for people to worship me. I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a lawyer who cares about his country and has kids, and I want to make sure they live in a better place than the world that I grew up in, which is going to be kind of hard because you can't really beat the 80s, or the early 90s. What an amazing time, man. Sky King, super glad to see you. Glad you joined me. Once I see you around more, we'll make sure that we take good care of you and make you, even happier. I see a lot of you guys are already paid subscribers. So Sylvia Tinge, the whole double tap thing is you click it twice, or if you're on your phone, you double tap it. Or if you're me, you double tap because you're practicing at the range at least once a week. And then Eric Krajniak, thank you for coming. Dalton B. Danielle Gribble. Let's make sure to say a prayer for those people who got off today in Louisiana by that Muslim extremist, as well as to the people who got unalived today at the Trump building in Nevada. What a terrible thing that so many people allow politics to dictate whether or not they think people should live or die. How awful that is. And Goat Getter, yes, pray for Mike because spiritual energy may save him, her, they, them. Diggy, thanks for joining me. What's the matter, you? Hey, thanks for coming. Dalton B. Taylor. Man, so many cool people showed up tonight. Jim, Hype, Hypnodio Stream. I don't know if all you guys are still in the chat, but a lot of people showed tonight. Dubwubs, Lawyer Dog, all my homies from the hood. You. Group 2FA app. Now, I doubt that I'm going to be going live tomorrow, guys. I have several client meetings. I have Zoom meetings. I'm preparing an appellate brief, actually a quorum nobis for an old friend of mine. I'm not going to get into it, but I do a lot of pro bono work for my old friends who are like, sov sits or whatever you want to call them, who still have cases going from 10, 20 years ago. And I just try to help people that I care about. But send me some emails, guys, circleoflegaltrust@yahoo.com for anything you want me to cover. Anybody who wants to support my channel and buy my book about becoming a lawyer with no law degree or undergrad, please do so, because that definitely is one of the biggest ways you can help my channel. All you have to do is go to my YouTube homepage, do the drop down there, and go to the PayPal link. It's very, very helpful. It's very, very difficult for me to keep doing these shows and justify this to my family unless I can find some way to say, hey, look, at least we're pulling in a couple $100 a month. So that's helpful. Other than that, if you guys have anything you need. By the way, guys, if you really want to help me, I do car accidents, truck accidents, motorcycle accidents. I've won my clients over $200 million in the last 20 years. And I'm one of the best personal injury attorneys in California. And I'm also licensed in Texas. And I represent military veterans and primarily motorcycle accidents, but I do slips and falls and elder abuse. And I'm also an expert in cruise ship law and maritime admiralty law. I helped draft the Cruise Ship Safety Act, the second one, with Kendall Carver of the International Cruise Victims. God bless his soul. Rest in peace, Kendall. And his daughter disappeared off of a cruise ship, so he started International Cruise Victims. And I help victims who are assaulted with the SE, last letter of the alphabet word. I don't want to get banned for saying the word assault. And I have I know a lot about what the cruise industry has done, and I don't like them. And I've won hundreds and hundreds, millions of dollars for victims who have been injured on cruise ships. So if you've ever been a victim of a cruise ship accident, if you've ever been shot by a police officer or had a tight handcuffs where you've lost fingertips or lost one of your hands, I do those cases. So that's really what I do to make a living. That's how I support my family. And then I do the YouTube channel to teach people and to try to help people know their rights. But yeah, if you can help me get some cases and help me, drum up some business to feed my family, I'll definitely come on more for sure. But with that being said, God bless you guys. I hope you have a great new year. I hope you guys get your diets under control. And remember, discipline equals freedom. Great book for you to buy by Jocko Willink, Discipline Equals Freedom. Learn about proper eating, exercise minimum 3 days a week, get off the sugar, don't be a disgusting fat body, have some respect for yourself, keep your body in shape for your family and your kids. Anyways, with that being said, Semper Fi, do or die. Make sure to like and subscribe, because we never know when the thought police are going to take down this channel. God bless you guys. Talk to you soon.